On the morning of the 14th May 1610, Henry IV left the Louvre to go to the east of Paris to talk to the Duc de Sully, his superintendent of finance. Henry IV was not escorted by the garde à cheval, knowing that Sully's home was not far from the Louvre. Ravaillac, a fervent Catholic with a troubled spirit, who never accepted the king's tolerance toward the Protestants, followed the procession. He took advantage of a traffic jam in Rue de la Ferronnerie to deliver 3 mortal knives to the king in front of an inn wearing the ironic name, with a crowned heart pierced by an arrow. The king was transferred to the Louvre and died immediately. But let us return a little to the troubled climate of France at the time. When Henry IV came to power in 1589, France was in the midst of the religious wars occurring between Catholics and Protestants since the Reformation. Before he was crowned, Henry IV was a Protestant, and he definitely adopted the Catholic religion in 1593. This converted king was rather badly accepted by the fervent Catholics of the League. Indeed, Henry IV was the victim of about 20 assassination attempts during his reign. After the assassination of Henry IV, Ravaillac's trial lasted 10 days and was quite expeditious. The judges did not look for accomplices, and finally the Paris Parliament condemned him to death on the 27th May 1610. Ravaillac was thus taken from the Conciergerie, where he was imprisoned, to Notre-Dame de Paris, where he had to make amends. He then climbed into a dumper, which took him to the Strike Square, now the place de l'Hôtel de Ville, where the regicide was to be removed. For France, the consequences of Henry IV's assassination were numerous. It was Queen Mary de' Medici, a Catholic, crowned just the day before the assassination of her husband, who took the regency. The Dauphin, the future Louis XIII, was only 8 years old when his father died. The regency is the beginning of a period of Protestant rebellions. More broadly, it is perhaps by wanting to annihilate this king that Ravaillac allowed him to exist to this day in such a way that is still present in our memories. His death marked the beginning of a period of idealization of the king in the form of literary traces. We speak of Henriade.